Hey guys, it's Confidence Coach John here, and today I wanted to talk about schools and how scoring and grading messes people up. I think the intention, for learning English, writing, math, science, those kind of things can be helpful, and they are. But when it comes to scoring, it screws up a lot of people. Yeah. One of the ways it screws up people is that there is this idea of perfection. Yep. 100%. So, see, you can get 100% on a test, right? But in real life, there are no 100%. Yeah, I see most people, scoring themselves, and this goes into the perfection. It goes into the binary of I either pass or fail. I either get it 100% or it's not worth doing. Yeah. Most of life is lived, at 70, 80, 90%, right? There really isn't a percentage, but we kind of use that to track and trace things. And for me growing up, if I didn't get 100, I'd think there was something wrong with me. Yeah. Rather than enjoying the results that I got. So I think a lot of perfectionism comes from this this 100%, right? Because even the products we have today, like this iPhone that I'm using, it's not perfect and it can get better. Yeah. So this good enough isn't there. Yeah. I would also look at the risk factor, right? So people through scoring, rather than learning, yeah, rather than building grit, rather than having creative thinking, it kind of kills off all that. We see grades are more important than the ability to problem solve uniquely, right? Show your work. It has to be the same as the teacher says, or you're wrong. Yeah. Um, Also the creative aspect, right? Because when you have your own business, you need to come up with solutions. Yeah. And a lot of the times it's going to come from yourself. Uh, Part of the learning process is also to know that there's the one right way. Yeah. One right way of doing things. Yeah. If it's not done that way, then it doesn't count. But the thing with the one right way is it also stops people from trying out their way of doing it. So the child, instead of going, I'll figure it out, it goes, there's a dependency that somebody else knows, and I need to, you know, be taught that rather than I'm going to come up with a solution. So I think those things are things we want to keep in mind when it comes to life. When it comes to, if you're a perfectionist, if the perfectionist uses that to procrastinate in life, right? One thing's like, I want to make the best product possible, but the other thing is I want to make a perfect product, right? There is no perfect product, so to say, right? There can always be improvements on things, and it can advance and it can grow, and that's great, right? To not think that it needs to be perfect. Yeah. So when we think about these things, how is that possibly impacting your business? Do you feel like you need to make the perfect video? You need to do the perfect presentation. You need to da 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 da. Otherwise, it's not good enough. Could your presentation be 80% right, and could that just be enough, right? Could your sales pitch be, you know, 80% right? People will still buy even then. Yeah. So rather than creating this additional pressure, you want to let go of that. Also, when we get stuck and we go, well, my friend's business worked in this way, but it's not for me, you need to come up with creative solutions on your own. Yeah. So realizing that, hey, there are things that I haven't thought of, perhaps other people haven't thought of, right? Inventions are all about that, where I'm going to trust myself. Yeah, I'm going to trust myself. So you start thinking in different ways that will allow you to solve different kinds of problems, which might not be the standard way or the default way, but would work for you. So I think we want to keep in mind that we've been conditioned in certain ways, right? Not everybody, but I certainly had that I need to do things really well or it wasn't worth doing, right? And we have these beliefs like that. So the more aware we can become of these things, the more we go, Well, I don't have to do it perfectly. There is no 100%, there is no score, there is no grade in life. And that makes life a lot better. So I wanted to make this because it was helpful in terms of awareness. Now, if you feel like you need to do things perfectly, or you're not ready, or you need to be more confident and things like that, I do a free 45-minute consultation for business leaders. Feel free to click the link below and I'll see you there. If you enjoy this video, subscribe and I'll keep making them. Thanks for joining and have a great day.